Hey guys, it's me again, and what if you want to dress up as Sonic for Halloween? That was horrible. I'm taking that off. Well, what if you do want to be Sonic for Halloween? I'm gonna show you. First, you look around your house for a Sonic hoodie. It could be any Sonic you want. I picked Classic Sonic because, I like Classic Sonic, sort of. And then, you cut the face out with some scissors. And that's where the eyes are going to go. It's getting closer. It's getting close. Oh, it's getting closer. Nom. Okay, I'm done. Okay, well, yeah, you're going to want to get a Sonic hoodie. And then just cut the face out, massacre this man, and then I'll show you the what you're gonna do for the eyes. So it specifically has to be this white, like, pillowcase. It's pretty much see-through. I mean, look at it. You could see through it. This is how I could see around in it. Yeah, you could tell it's it's pretty good for what it is. I can still see fine. It just looks foggy. But yeah, I think it's fine. I can see out of it perfectly fine. So yeah, and then the safety pin is in here. Oops. How did this happen? Oh no, I'm not kidding. I didn't do this. How did it get in there? I don't think I'm getting that back. After that situation, you're gonna need a marker to trace your Sonic face on it so it could be the correct shape so you could, like, sew it on there. I recommend using a sewing machine to sew it on because, of course, I did it by hand because I don't have a sewing machine yet. So after tracing out the face, gonna wanna cut it out. Of course, I didn't trace it again because I already sewed it on there. So when you're done, you have to make sure it's the right size and then it fits in the space, and of course it did. And then, since this is a really thin piece of fabric, stuff like focus camera. Okay, I'm gonna just put it at a different angle. Well, it's gonna start to tear. Oh, that's better. It's gonna start to tear at, like, these edges when you cut it. So that's why I put, and that's why I got other white fabric and, like, that so it doesn't unravel, and then the eyes then there's no eyes left. And it's soulless. But yeah, after you're done sewing in the eyes, and make sure you want, like, white. Make sure you want, like, focus camera. Okay, this isn't even the camera. I don't even know why I'm saying that. But okay, you guys are just gonna have to get used to the foggy camera. But you're gonna wanna. Oh my gosh, this looks horrible. Okay, so you're gonna wanna get light blue thread, or it could be white thread. It has to be, like, a very light color so it's not visible. But yeah, so I sewed it all around. And then, oops. Then, oh my gosh. So then, when I stopped here, I kept going around again so that it could really stay secure. And then, when you're done, flip it around and then test if you could see through it. See, you can see my fingers on the inside. Yeah, that's how good I see through this. Gotta go fast. But in all seriousness, this is, yeah, and then you test the eyes and, okay, next step. Get some see-through black fabric. I'm sorry, I sound so racist right now. But get some black fabric, and then you test if you can see through that. Look at that. I can still see, but it looks dark. Well, I don't even look through the pupils. I just look through the white part because that's easiest to look through. The pupils just make it look like you are Sonic. So yeah, and then you cut out the right shape for the eyes, and the pupils, and then you sew it. It doesn't really matter how you sew it, you just need to at least get the pupils on it. But yeah, I sewed it on. And then I cut out, before I even sewed it on, I cut out the pupils out of the same fabric, the white fabric, the thin one. You know, what we were using earlier. And then I used the white, and then I just sewed it on. And then I just sewed it on the black pupil. I think it's, you know what, this kind of looks like a very dark blue. You probably can't see it, but that's why I use dark blue thread. It's like very dark blue. The thread blends in with it perfectly. I'm really happy how it came out. We'll get to the nose later. Yeah. So, yeah, after you're done sewing on the eyes, you want to make sure you cut off the bottom part of Sonic's face, and then you have the eye, and then you have like his eye ridge or something, whatever it's called, and then you sew it on. You don't have to sew it on, you could leave it be, but I just wanted to do that to make it look nicer. And then, yeah, my stitching is pretty messy, but hey, it gets the job done, so, yeah. Then after the eye ridges, we're almost done, just 2 more steps to go. Like I said earlier, just sew the bottom half on it. So, not bottom half, just sew this on it. It doesn't matter what white fabric it is, but it can't be this, because then it's still gonna unravel, or like, I don't know, peel or rip or whatever is gonna happen to it. So, yeah, make sure it's different white fabric, like more thicker. Then you sew it on with your extremely messy stitching like me. And then the last one is to get thicker black fabric. Not the same one, because I'll be too thin. And then, like I said, it's just going to unravel or peel. And then you sew it on. And then you're pretty much done. This is a nice and quick and easy way to make your own Sonic costume. And then since this doesn't come with white gloves, you have to get white gloves, I guess. Oh, and also, this is optional. I just did this because it didn't have this. You could, like, get black marker and then just draw the spines on the back. I don't even think I did good on it. People might say it looks perfectly symmetrical, but I just tried, and I'm actually really happy of how it came out. Yeah. So, yeah, you're pretty much done with your Sonic costume. I feel like this is a great idea because it's getting kind of close to Halloween, and you know, I haven't done a Sonic video in 5 million years. Just to let you know, I'm gonna tease a plush, 2 plushies together. You guys are gonna be really excited. Oh, Dang it. Da, da, diddly, diddly, da, da, diddly, diddly, da, da, diddly, diddly, da, 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 diddly, diddly, da, 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 da. I think that's how it goes. But yeah, I made cream and cheese. I sewed cheese on the cream so that cheese doesn't get lost because, oh my gosh, cheese was super hard to make. I tried to make cream bigger than this, and then I didn't have that much thread left, so I had to use staples at some point. And then I used like a fabric tape, and then I stapled the fabric tape together on both sides because I didn't know that you had to actually peel off the cardboard paper part of it. So yeah, you could see it through. I hated using this. It got on my bed and now it's stuck on there. Yeah, I don't think that's coming off. And I had to use a glue stick at some point to glue this on, and oh my gosh, it was just a big mess. I didn't have no thread left. It was horrible. Then with cheese, my mom got more thread for me, so it was easier to do this. But the mouth was a situation. I couldn't get the mouth perfectly shaped. This is going to be closed. The mouth was going to be closed. It was going to be like a V. But I couldn't get the V right, so I just cut it off and then just super glued the eyes on. And then it's like, I don't think this is coming off. Yeah. The limbs were so tiny. Then the head and body, I could not get the right shape on, and it was also just a big mess. So yeah, I went through a lot of trial and error with these plushies. This isn't even the end of me making Sonic plushies. I'm eventually gonna make the Chaotix at some point. Yeah. Yeah. Could go. They're my other Sonic plushies. Okay, let's do an update on my Kirby plushies now. I just realized this is starting to become less of a tutorial video. This isn't even about my Sonic costume anymore. But anyways, here's my Kirby plushies. Now, the next time you see Ribbon, I did some updates on her. I separated the wings, and I still haven't put cardboard in it because I'm an idiot. But also, I added new hair on her because I thought she looked a little bald. And then I sewed her head more to her body so she won't be looking down because that was a problem. And then I haven't done anything with the crystal shard. And yeah, I still don't know how to fix that. That shouldn't be crooked. I don't know. You guys are just gonna have to get used to that. I also sewed her body tighter so she won't be looking bloated and fat. So I did nothing with her head except for the hair. Also, sewed on a little tuft of hair. I don't even think anyone noticed that. I haven't done anything with the shoes. I did sew this on, but that was like weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, that's Ribbon. Put back up there. Same with Dedede. Oh, yeah, right. I made his hammer. Yeah, I made Dedede's hammer. That's going to be a video eventually. This is like months ago. Same with like Ribbon. This is, I did updates on Ribbon maybe in September last month. And then, but I think it was like at the beginning of September, and then in summertime when we still had summer break, I made Dedede's hammer to go with him. Also, I sewed on his eyes to be closer to his beak because I realized that was a problem. Yeah. I haven't done anything with Marks or Meta Knight or anybody. Well, I did do the thing with the Galaxia or whatever you call the sword. And did nothing with Kirby, did nothing with these guys. I only did some with these guys. So yeah, no. It's Magolor. This just became an updates video, not even a tutorial. But still, I feel like this came out really good. Yeah, if you want a Sonic costume, I think this is the best bet. Well, you don't even have to wear Sonic for Halloween. I'm just saying. No, I'm not just saying. I just wanted to make a costume for Halloween because I didn't have anything. And also, the Sonic face. Wait, where'd it go? Oh yeah, this Sonic face. I hated how it was so tiny on it. I'm sorry, but it's like, that just annoyed me so much. Because they could have just put the eyes there, and then this wouldn't even be that hard. I just would have had to cut out the pupils so I could see through it. And then, no, they had to make this tiny little face on it. Yeah! But I feel like I fixed it. And the nose, you won't even have to include this tiny little thing. I just wanted it to make me look more like Sonic. Because the nose, you don't really need it. I just put it on there, and then it's supposed to go over my nose. But luckily this is so thin that I could breathe through it. Yeah. Okay, you could, see, I'm giving you a chance to see what I see when I put this on. So, put it on, alright? And, this is what I see when I put this on. Yeah, it looks a little foggy. Oh yeah, there's my Spider-Man costume. I also have a Spider-Man onesie and a Spider-Man shirt. Yeah, I loved Spider-Man. Also, there's my Roku TV. Probably shouldn't have said that. But I'm not showing any advertisements because then I'm going to get copyrighted. That's bad. So yeah, then you clean up the mess you made in your room. Listen to your mom. Don't be a bad kid. And also don't mess up your jackets that your mom gave for you for Christmas last year. But I like it. I like it now. I mean, I did like it. You get what I mean. I just wanted to make it look like a costume. Yeah, here's the hanger before I messed it up. I didn't mess it up. I just made it look better. Yeah. Clean up your room, kids.